live.
Hi everyone. I've got to remember not to shout because I am actually wearing a microphone. So you are going to hear me loud and clear. Welcome, welcome. I'm a little bit early, so I'm just waiting for people to settle in, sit back and relax and have some popcorn or crisps and a glass of bubbly. Oh yeah, talking about bubbly. Him and Dawes kindly got some more bubbly, which is really, really good. I've got so much news, guys. I'm really, really excited. For those of you who are my blind viewers, I am sitting here wearing the famous Scooby-Dooby-Doo outfit, which I did wear last month for the 90-mile walk that I did for guide dogs. It's 90 years of guide dogs, hence the reason I walked 90 miles with him indoors with just our white sticks. But I'm going to let people come in because I know I'm early. I'm very keen. I'm very eager. I'm excited to be here. A little bit nervous. Why am I nervous? I'm holding the key that will be the answer to this naming a guide dog pup. And I'll explain what I'm going to be doing with it in a little while. But it's been a long time coming, and I know many of you who have followed the 90-mile journey and the build up to it, 90-mile walk. Wow, I'm going to say hello. Hi guys. I'm just going to get a little bit of breather as well because it's quite hot sitting in here with this head bouncing around. So welcome, welcome, welcome to this live stream. We are going to be talking about the process of naming this guide dog pup. Now, all of you have submitted your suggestions, some of you, I say. There may be new people stumbling across this live stream and thinking, what on earth is this woman about? So you're very, very welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, go and subscribe. It really does help support and grow this channel. Yesterday, I reached 1,000 subscribers, which I am ecstatic about. I'm so thrilled. And him indoors is kindly... Woo! Oh, I shouldn't do that. Sorry. I probably broke all of your ears. Bringing me a nice glass of bubbly to celebrate.
Ali Miller says you look lovely.
Who said sorry?
Ali Miller.
Oh, hi, Ali. Thank you so much.
Do you mind to repeat that because it won't hear me necessarily?
Oh, okay. So Ali Miller says I look lovely. Thank you so much. So yes, it's been a long time coming, and I know a lot of you have been vested in this whole journey, this 90-mile walk. Wow, that was epic in itself. If you haven't seen those videos and you're new to this channel, go check it out. I was walking 90 miles with him indoors, just with our white sticks, from Reading HQ in Berkshire, which is the guide dog centre hub. And then we walked all the way across to the Guide Dogs National Centre in Warwickshire. And that really was tough. I'm not going to sit here and say, it was easy. It really wasn't. Just imagine, totally blind, just with white sticks, in totally unfamiliar environments. It was hair-raising. Yes, some of you guys have already seen the videos, but if you haven't, go check them out because I think you'll be pretty amazed at some of the things that we did do. I'm even amazed at myself that I completed it because the last day, the Thursday, on the third day, thank you so much. Sorry, my hands are ahead. What?
I don't want to be on camera.
Wow. The last day, thank you very much. It took us 3 days to walk those 90 miles. Thursday, I really was struggling. My feet were on fire, blisters, my certain, nails on my toenails were falling off. I don't want to get too graphic. But yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so lovely to have so many of you here. And I'm going to raise a glass to you guys because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't be able to grow my channel and do the things that I want to do in order to raise awareness about blindness and to show how I live my life as someone who is totally blind. Now,
Just like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Now, there is so many people out there who do amazing things with their YouTube channels who are blind, and I'll give them a shout out later. We have Sassy White, Thinking Out Loud. We have Fashionista, Emily Davison, only but to name a few. There are so many, so many different people who really make a difference. So I just want to shout out to you guys, because you guys rock. So yes, I'm sitting there. I'm just going to take a little sip.
59 Guy Steve says, hello. You're going to have to repeat this in a minute. Kirsty Wood says hi. Michael Conky says hi, Scooby.
Oh, hi. Hi, Kirsty. Hi, Steve. Hi, Michael.
Somebody called Christina Nolan says hello, Vorna. That's a weird message. Do you know who that is?
Oh, that's my mother.
Repeat it then, I don't hear me.
So we've got Christina, we've got Kirsty, we've got Michael, we've got Steve, all of my top fans, of course. I mean, there's so many people here. And it's you guys who are keeping me going, so thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. So why am I sitting here in a Scooby-Doo costume, you're probably thinking?
Crazy.
Because I'm mad. Now, this was the first outfit I wore on day one of our 90-mile walk last month in aid of guide dogs. Guide dogs turned 90 years this year. And in order to do something completely and utterly crazy, we decided that we would go and do something that would really challenge us, that would really test every ounce mentally and physically. And we did it. We raised £5,720 to name a guide dog pup. Now that is epic in itself. Nearly £5,720 in 3 days. Thank you so much to all of you who donated, who shared, who supported us all the way through that. We would not have been able to do it without your love and support. So massive thumbs up and a glass to you guys for making it possible. Now, I wanted to do something different in terms of naming that guide dog pup. I wanted to give you the opportunity to put your names and suggestions in. And boy, have I got them here. There's 3 bags. They're clear, so you can see that I'm not fiddling it. So we have boys, which I've got at the top. Then underneath we had the girl names. And then we have the gender neutral names for a girl or boy. And I'm going to be doing that shortly. But I want to tell you a little bit about my journey with guide dogs and why it means the world to me and where I've come. So I've been a guide dog owner for 18 years. And my first guide dog was Liza. She was a yellow lab, and I trained with her back in 2003. And it was just the moment of being told that I was accepted on the guide dogs waiting list, and then waiting. I was just patiently waiting on the list until I was told that a match had been found. And when I met Liza for the first time to do that matching walk, it was a scary and nerve-wracking process. But at the same time, I was so excited and eager to get going and learning everything I could about dog psychology and all of the ways that we needed to really bond with our dogs. So that walk went really well, because obviously I went and trained with her, and I had her up until 2011, when she then retired. And she retired with an amazing friend of mine, Hilda, who had her all through her retirement and gave her the best life that she could. And Liza really had the last few years of her life she enjoyed, and that's what it's all about. And then I only had to wait a few days to train with my second guide dog, Mac, who's a golden lab. And he was such a sensitive little soul. He was great. They're all very different in their characters and their personalities. And I've always said never compare each dog, because each dog is very, very different. So I trained with him in May 2003 and had him up until the time that he was withdrawn from the programme, and that meant he retired earlier. So he retired back in 2016 with Heather and Steve up in Goulston, some really good friends of mine, and he's having a fantastic life, running around, doing what dogs do best, and that's just enjoying those free times along the beach. So he's enjoying Goulston, which was my stomping ground before I moved to Stevenage.
May I interject?
Yeah.
Some comments, right. So it was quite funny. Sassy says, hey. Do you want to say Sassy says
Hey, Sassy.
And Footy Night Guys was saying, oh, that he loves more videos, please. Despite above saying that Sassy was second best after you. Oh, embarrassing, Steve. Do you want to explain that and then invite people to subscribe and explain what we're doing?
Yes, so welcome new people here. If you haven't already subscribed, go and do it. It does really help grow and support my channel. And it's not just because I've got a big ego and I love myself.
You have got a big ego and you love yourself.
Sean said I have got a big ego and I love myself. You're probably not hearing him because he's off mic, sitting over in the corner behaving himself. But the reason why I'm really interested in continuing growing this channel is because I believe that the more voices out there living with vision impairment and sight loss, we can be represented across all social media, and there is more than just me talking about vision loss, because it's only I can only go by my experience. So yes, please do subscribe and share the love.
And what are we doing tonight?
And
just recap for anybody tuning in, what's going to be happening.
I'm going to recap for those people who are just joining. What are we doing? I'm not just sitting here in a Scooby-Doo outfit just because I want to. We are going to be pulling out 3 names that you guys have sent in. You've suggested, so they are in these 3 bags next to me.
3 names?
We've got 3 names because we have a girl name, we have a boy name, and we have gender neutral. Now we don't know, because this is the next stage, this is the next process. We don't know what the gender of the pup is, so we need to have the names to reflect whether it's a girl or a boy. And that's what we're going to be doing this evening. I said once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I would be pulling the names out of the bags.
They go reference, don't they? Preference 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, preference. So what we have to do is I'll pull the names out. I won't be able to read them because I need to set them send them off to guide dogs for their approval. Then once they're back and they're approved, I can then reveal what they are.
What? No.
Yes.
Surely you can tell people what the ones you're sending for approval, and we can come back if we need to.
Oh.
Come on, we're naming a guide to copy now. That would be clickbait to disappointment.
Okay. I'll do that. And
question, by the way.
Yeah.
Question. Steve Footy Night Guy says, "Is the picture quality on iPhone?" No, it's a camera called an Airy Alexa. Steve, have a look at. Said the name. Have a look at that on Google. Can you have a look at that? An Airy, and then it's that word ALEXA. And we've got
I don't know if they can hear you.
We've got 20 to 1,000 millimeter red studio lens. Cinema lens.
Okay.
Anamorphic.
Okay. So, I am gonna tell you what the names are then. But if they are not approved, I will have to come back and then pull 3 out until we get to the names that are approved. Now, the reason they do that is because some names are just not able to work well with a guide dog. Maybe they're too long, maybe they're just not appropriate for a dog. So I will do that, okay? I will do that. If I get in trouble, then it's Sean's fault.
It's my fault.
So we'll be doing that. And then we'll have to find out whether it's a girl or a boy. So I'm really excited. Is there any more comments? And I didn't finish off my journey of guide dogs. So when Mac finished his work in 2016 when he retired, he went off to Galston, where I used to stomp around and lived before moving to Stevenage. And then it was nearly 3 years until I got Mr. Marty. And Marty is a black lab and he is gorgeous. Sorry if you can hear that sniffing in the corner. I think Sean might be coming down with a cold.
I've got a cold. I'm going to see you after your live stream. Have fun.
Yes, I got Marty in 2019, which he's an amazing boy. I'm biased because he's my dog, but he's just adorable, and we all love him, don't we? So yes, I'm going to take another sip here. Here we go, guys. Is there any more comments? Is there any more comments? Sean? Is there any more comments? Okay, so he's not coming down. Okay, well, let's dive in. I don't even know what the time is. Hold on, let me just... Alexa, what's the time?
It's 8:12 p.m.
Okay, it's 12 minutes in. So I might do it. Actually, no, I won't do it just yet. I'm gonna leave you hanging for a minute because I'm still really nervous about this. So in terms of having guide dogs, I've been a guide dog owner, like I say, for 18 years, and they have given me my freedom, my independence, and the confidence that I wouldn't have otherwise had. Now, I haven't just had dogs from guide dogs. I've had lots of other services like orientation and mobility with the long cane to give me confidence to be able to go out into the community and just feel comfortable in walking around and learning new routes. So that means a mobility instructor, orientation mobility specialist will be able to come out and do those routes with me in a safe way, because sometimes the routes that you might think, oh, I'm going to do it that way, but actually it's not safe for you to do so. So I've had orientation and mobility through guide dogs, which has given me the ability to be able to do things that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to do. And while I was waiting for my third guide dog, it really did come in handy. And I would say to anyone, if you are not using a long cane or you're not really happy with using a long cane, do it. Because it does mean if you are a guide dog owner and your dog isn't well or you're not able to take it into a particular environment, then you've got a backup. Then you have the ability to be able to independently get out and about. So definitely keep up your cane skills. It's really, really important. I really don't like using the cane, but I think it's just as important.
Comment question
Ooh.
from Matthew Smith. Why did you have to wait 3 years after Mac retired to get a guide dog?
Okay, so a comment has come in. Matthew Smith has asked why it took so long to wait for a guide dog. Now, it's I suppose there is having the right dog. So for me, it was about having a dog that was confident and comfortable doing all the things that I wanted it to do, like travel on buses, trains and tubes, making sure that the dog was able to do certain environments, like busy environments and things like that. And Sean, yeah, sorry about that. He's being very mature, getting Alexa to fart. So there we go. He's, yeah, embarrassing himself. But anyway, it was, I suppose, in terms of waiting for Marty, it was waiting for the right dog. So we want to make sure that the person is going to have the best chance of that partnership working. And, you know, there were certain dogs that we looked at, but ultimately it has to be right for the person. Now, someone could be on the list for 2 years and still be waiting for a dog, and then someone comes on the list in 2 months and they could get a dog. Now, it's not for any other reason than it is.
To do that, please don't blame Alexa. More questions on the way.
Okay, so yes, it really does depend on the person and the dog and what dogs are available. So yeah, to cut a long answer short, it really does depend on the dogs that are coming through and the person, and it's got to be right. So, any more questions for any more? Wow, something went bang. I don't know if that was Sean falling off the bed or whether it was fireworks, because tomorrow is fireworks night. Is anyone doing anything? We're going to be staying in because the dogs are going to need to be chilled and relaxed, and we closed all the blinds and curtains to make sure that there's no light coming in from any fireworks or any bangs. So I think I'm gonna kind of get into it now. Okay, so the top one, I know, I put them all in order, are the names for a boy that you guys have put in. So I'm going to blow into the bag because I want to give them a really good shake up. So bear with me a second.
The bandwidth from next door, we do have questions. My daughter asks Colin Wright if your eyes are comfortable to wear.
Thanks, Colin. Yes, my eyes are very comfortable, and I have prosthetic eyes, and the reason why they're very comfortable is because they are made specially for me. So I have to go and get them fitted, and it's exactly what they are going to be. So there's no like trying them out and here you go. It's actually, they are made for me. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. For any of my blind or visually impaired viewers, I've just blown into this bag and I'm shaking it around, and people can say in the comments, yes, I'm shaking it around. Let's do it again. I know, I'm really nervous. Okay. Here goes. I got a name here. It's in Braille. I don't know what it is yet. You don't know what it is yet. I'm just going to read it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the name for a boy is going to be Buddy. So whoever put that suggestion in, let me know in the comments below if you're watching. But I will be putting that out. Buddy. Oh my goodness. So we're going to send this in to Guide Dogs for approval. But Buddy is the boy's name. Okay. So. Oh my gosh. My heart's going. My heart is going. My heart is going. I'm really scared. Right. Okay. So we've got the girl names now. Suspense. It's killing me. Suspense.
Right, had suggested the dog name Doggy McDogface, but I think unfortunately didn't make it into the branding.
No. Is anyone really nervous about this? So if the puppy is a boy, it's going to be called Buddy, if it's approved. Okay, so here comes the girl names. Okay, I don't know what it is yet. I don't know. I'm really shaking. Clover! Clover! Oh my gosh. Okay, that was my sister Franny who suggested Clover for a girl.
Great name, says Annie Miller, for Buddy, by the way.
Oh.
Buddy was the first American seeing eye dog, says Matthew Smith, who knows a thing or two. He says,
oh wow.
owner had a succession of guide dogs called Buddy. That's not weird at all. And now seeing eyes don't use that name anymore.
Oh.
Why? That sounds bad. Jason Spencer, cute doggy, woof. Sorry, love the costume. As opposed to sorry, love the costume. But
Okay.
I'm sure the guide dog puppy will be more so.
Yes. Okay, so the last one we have is the gender neutral name. It's the girl or boy name, so it could be for either. Oh my gosh. Okay.
As you do this, by the way, can you ask people to subscribe?
Subscribe, guys.
And support the channel. Like this if you can. Michael McConkey says, I love Clover. A couple more comments before you reveal it.
Okay.
Sassy Wyatt says, cute names. That's actually a girl thing to say, Sassy. Kirsty Wood, lovely names. And Sightless Hero, Clover is sweet. Will you want to try sucking on Clover and see how sweet that is?
Okay, this one, I'm smiling like a Cheshire cat. I can't believe this one. It's yeah. Okay, shall I reveal what it is?
No. Wait, before you do, tell people what you in a minute. Tell people what you do on the channel and what they will see if they subscribe and everything.
Okay, what I do on this channel is I can't say what I was going to say. Yeah, what I do on this channel is talk about blindness and how I live my life as someone who is totally blind. Now, I may do things differently to those people who are visually impaired or blind. We all do things differently. Nobody is the same. We're all unique. And this is just my journey, my experience of how I do things as someone who we're living with no sight at all. So
and what sort of videos can people watch on the channel?
I was just going to get into it. So the sorts of videos that I make are a mixture actually. So I do the funny from 3 things blind people don't actually do. it's quite funny. It's comedy. And travel videos, how I travel as a blind person, where I like to go, what I like to do, experiences, culture, all of those sorts of things. And what else? Some emotional. Let's be real. Let's.
If you've just tuned in, we've picked 2 names, a male name and a female name, but people can carry on liking and sharing because we're
Yes,
naming
please do.
live
We are.
£5,700 for guide dogs.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, definitely hit the subscribe button because it does help support the channel. And go and check out some of those videos. So I have, I do a mixture of things. Like I say, embarrassing as well. Yeah, I peed in front of a homeless person. Honestly, go check that video out.
And he liked it.
And yeah, seemingly he did like it. I think I should reveal the gender neutral name. Is everyone waiting?
Yeah, wait a minute. Before you do.
Oh, sorry.
By the way, Footy Night Guide, just as you do that, do subscribe, by the way, keep it coming. It says, Doggy McDogface should be Sean's name. Why is that? How rude. If he ever wears the dog costume. Well, I won't wear the dog costume, so I think I'll be Shawnee McShawnface. And the comments are going to come in on YouTube face. And we have a couple more comments before you reveal this.
Okay, go on. Let's.
A couple more comments that are coming on in because you're about to do the third name.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have to. I can shuffle them up so you can do which order. Dyeing hair as a blind person is a nightmare. Yes, Sightless Hero. The answer is don't do it then.
Oh my goodness!
Pay someone.
I've actually dyed my hair before and it turned out hideously bad. So I always now go to a hairdresser's because it's better.
Jason Spencer.
Yes, hi.
Love the name to be what I suggested. My best ever family pet.
Oh.
When I held her in my arms.
It was Ursa. It was Ursa, I remember.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's good. Keep the comments coming.
Keep them coming in, guys.
Keep liking, because it helps the algorithms, and we're going to reveal it now.
It does, and yes, it does. Da, 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 da. So the gender neutral name is Dilly.
What?
Yes.
No, Dilly's not in there.
It is.
It can't be there. So who put that in there?
Dilly was suggested. It was either by Kelsey or Steve.
Yeah, but I don't think you can call the dog Dilly.
You can.
Don't do that to the poor git.
Dilly. I like the name Dilly.
No, that seems weird.
No, well that's what it is. That's what I picked out.
Come on, Lulu said Sightless Hero. Yeah, but ask people whether they think it should be a redraw because I think it would be a terrible thing to call a dog Dilly. You can't if somebody suggests it, I guess, but that would be hideous.
No, it's Dilly is lovely. I like Dilly.
Don't
It's got to
my dog Dilly.
Dilly Dally. Well, the thing is, it's got to be approved from guide dogs, so we might have to.
My mate John would like it.
We might have to reshuffle, but let's reveal the name. Let's go back for those people who are joining. We are naming
Dilly, Sightless Hero. Yes, by the way, go for it. Let's have a recap of names.
So the names we have got is Buddy for a boy, Clover for a girl, and gender neutral. We have Dilly, which I think is fab.
I was going to say you need to pick the order, but actually
okay.
You have that one because the third one's not going to be, is there?
Yes. Well, yeah, it might be because it could be for a girl or a boy. So we could do.
Do you want me to come and pick randomly and hand them to you without reading them?
No.
How are we going to pick which one's which?
Well, I have to. I'm gonna
We
put.
could throw it for a vote, couldn't we? We could ask people here.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. You guys, because.
Which should be so. Preference 1 is most likely to get chosen. So name 1.
Name 1, 2,
name
and then
name
3.
So what order should we have them in? Let's have that there very quickly.
Yeah. Put them in. Yeah, that would be good, and then I can put them in to guide dogs for approval, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and then I can update you guys with where we are with that. But oh my goodness, I'm just like wow, it's just awesome.
Colin Wright said he's started an online petition to get Dilly as the name. Oh no, stop it everybody! Michael McConkey says Dilly.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Dilly, I just honestly, it's great.
No, don't you cow. Sightless Hero says let's all do this online petition, call it Dilly. If you send that in, people are going to think that that's fixed, and I'm some kind of egomaniac.
No. It's not fixed. I've literally just pulled them out.
So before we do this, Everybody just bear in mind, so the names are Buddy, Clover and Dilly.
Yep. So in order of
whichever is
preference.
ordered one, it's likely, all of those names to me sound like they're likely to go. So whatever preference one is likely to be the name. So in reality, Buddy, Clover and Dilly, what would we like as preference 1, 2 and 3? Go for it in the comments below.
Yeah, go on, you guys.
Oh, flipping out, keep flipping like guy, let's have Dilly.
I just think that's brilliant. I mean, yeah.
You've got...
That's just, I am, wow. I just think it's great. Come on, guys.
You are Sean, so what's the problem? I'm Sean Dilly.
Hi. What do you think, Scooby? Dancing. For those of you who can't see, I'm just actually dancing.
Sassy White says it's a fix. I agree, Sassy. Sassy, could you tell us what order names you should have it in?
It's definitely not a fix.
No, it seems like a fix.
It definitely isn't. I literally just pulled out the name.
Okay, Sightless Hero. I think we should go with her. She says Buddy. He's going to see if he can get somebody, who's it, to promote Emperor Roscoe to promote Dilly.
It's definitely not a fix. I literally just shook it all up, blew air into the bag, and violently shook these names around. So.
Oh, here we are. Michael McConnell. Now he's the. Well, it's better than having Dilly first, right? It's Clover, then Dilly, then Buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. You've got Colin Wright. He says Dilly, 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 Dilly. He says.
How exciting. There we are.
Well, I think keep going in the comments below.
Yeah, I want to know.
Right, this seems like a Ricky Gervais thing, like from The Office, where we say, oh, I know, well, the third name is Dilly, and then everybody will go, oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
Footy Nut Guy?
What's?
Footy Nut Guy, it looked like you were blowing into a breathalyzer bag. You'd have to go back a few years before it was a bag like that, Steve. Have you ever blown into a bag?
No, never. Then I wouldn't have. But yeah, so for anyone just joining, we are naming the guide dog pup. And why are we doing that? Well.
Oh, here, listen. Just slow down here.
20, 29, Jason Spencer, 1 Dilly, as I feel the others may be a little too easy for the wrong person to call.
I don't fully understand that, do you? Sorry,
no.
Jason. So Jason says, 1 Dilly. Oh, I see. Preference 1 Dilly, as the others may be a little too easy for the wrong person to call. What's that? Even better than...
yeah.
Yeah,
so...
It look like a fix. I mean, if there's something nice to say, I've got guide dogs named after me.
No, it's definitely not a fix. I was shaking them up violently, blown into the bag so they had more air.
Like a fix.
No, it's definitely not.
So, what's preference 1? I just kind of... Not everybody. Most people saying Dilly is a first preference, but I think we've had Michael McConnell, I think it's a Clover as well. Yeah,
well, what we can do is if people have that preference, we can have a look. But we can shake. We can kind of... I can tip all the names out and we can just shake around. I can do that right now.
What do you mean, those 3 names?
Yeah, those 3 names, and we can pull it out.
Oh yeah, don't bother me.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's just save this. But I just think that's a shame.
Well,
right,
no, it's your choice what you do.
Okay, right, so we've got these. We've got 3 names.
Yeah.
Here we've got Buddy, Clover and Dilly in a empty clear bag. Okay, now I'm going to shake those all about, blow into it. So then shake it all around. Okay.
Colin Wright says get Dilly again. I bet she doesn't. You're going to know what.
Clover.
Yeah, there we are. Let's go for Clover.
If it's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever top preferences it's going. So I think, what do we think, guys? Clover. Dilly is defo easy to call.
Dilly! Yeah, okay, maybe.
Right, here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to do this, right?
Okay, so we have Clover.
Suggesting. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to blank the canvas, literally, and we're going to open these for 30 seconds. I'm going to get, I'm not even in there now. I'm going to do a 30 seconds timer, and during that time, you're going to put your preference, just the first preference, yeah? in there. Even if you've done it before, do it again because we're going to count up the votes. So Clover, Buddy, and Dilly are the options. So just write Clover, Buddy, or Dilly. Your 30 seconds starts now. As you're voting, and I'll have a look. Just put in the comments below. I'm sorry, this is definitive. We will count the votes. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you want Clover, put Clover. If you want Buddy, put Buddy. If you really are insane, you want Dilly, put Dilly. But pop it there. We're going to count it. Your 17 seconds. You've got 12 seconds left. 11, 10,
9, 8, 7,
Clover, Dilly,
6,
Buddy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand by and let's count them up. So we have got then, right, so let's say, stand by, we have got, what's that, sorry?
So once.
Sorry, what's that? Oh, flip. 1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4.
Yeah, I agree. So 4. What's that? Okay. Buddy. Okay, so you got 1. No, I'm only counting you once. So one for Dilly, 1 for Buddy. Yeah. 2 Dilly, 1 Buddy. 3 Dilly, flipping it, 1 Buddy. I'm not counting you again. 4 Dilly, 1 Buddy. Oh. Yeah, he's trying to say it's 3 votes. It's not. It's actually 4 to 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
No.
So that's the first preference I'll put in as Dilly. Second is.
Oh, you know what? No, let's do the vote. Let's do the vote. Second preference then.
Second.
We are going to do this. Let's do this. So.
Okay.
So here we are. This will get the actual.
Second preference.
So it's going to be Buddy or Clover. Your time starts now. Do subscribe, by the
Come
way,
on.
if you haven't caught the channel.
Yeah.
Preference 2 should be Clover or Buddy as the second guide dogs. Oh, flipping it. Oh. You've got 16 seconds left to vote. Second preference is Clover or Buddy. You've got 10 seconds left. Do subscribe, Clover or Buddy as a second preference name. By the way, if anybody
Seconds to go.
hugely objects, you've got 2 seconds left. You won't get much fight from me. If anybody objects to it being my second name, please say I think that would be wrong, all right? And we'll tell Siobhan. We have done the vote, right? We've done the vote.
We've done the vote.
What you say
You guys, yeah.
final, but I just say, like, if you're talking that's weird, stick that below. Right. In the meantime, though, let's have a look at the second preference votes. They've come through over here. So. Hang on a minute. I'm not saying that until I confirm that in a minute.
Okay.
Jason Spencer's Clover. Clover for Colin. Clover, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Clover is the second and Buddy's the third.
Okay.
I feel it's quite sad.
Why?
Something's been said in the comments.
Yep.
But I'm not doing anything yet. Let me see if I can verify it a minute. No, what's that? Oh, yeah, okay.
What?
So,
What's
according
happened?
to the Press Association,
Yep.
Lionel Blair has died.
Oh gosh.
And that's what Steve was saying in the comments. Sorry about that. I'll explain that at some point. I don't say things like that until we've checked. So let's listen to Lionel Blair tonight. I like Lionel Blair.
Oh gosh.
No, okay. Sorry about that. Do you know what? I wish we knew that before because we could have called it Lionel.
No.
We could have called it Lionel.
Oh. So
let me give you the news here, by the way. This has come through.
thank you so much, everybody.
We're still going to talk about the guide dog.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the guide dog, but we are in the meantime going to bring you some breaking news here that Footy Night Guy has referenced. Entertainment presenter and dancer Lionel Blair has died aged 92, his
Wow.
agent says. The breaking news story is being updated and more details will follow later. However, let's get back to the frivolities. I'm still feeling a bit awkward about Dilly being preference 1.
No, that's what I pulled out. So, yes, thank you so much for all your
Who
suggestions.
suggested Dilly?
I think it was either Steve or Kelsey, or maybe it was both of them together.
Who can I get for that? Right, I said, he's hoping the female name would be Holly.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a story about that. 'Cause
But,
it's quite funny for the YouTube. So Steve said, "Oh, Anne confirmed for reading."
yeah.
Basically,
Mhm.
I remember a really good friend of mine, Charlie Wolf, who I used to work with, a presenter years ago. Somebody texted in and said, "Oh, apparently Susie Quattro has died," and everyone's going crazy. "Oh, Susie Quattro has died," and I think a paper printed it and everything. Susie Quattro hadn't died. Some idiot had texted in and just said it. I'm not saying anybody is an idiot, by the way.
Mm.
So that's how we learn our lessons at a young age. Yeah. Hey, be proud. Yeah, I think I probably would be, Jason. I just think it's going to be a bit freaky, particularly if it's one of my friends who ends up training them or something.
No,
I'm imagining which instructor, which.
I just think it's nice, Dilly, Dills.
Dilly.
You know.
Dilly, guide dog Dilly.
I just
Oh
yeah.
my God, that'd be weird.
Guide dog Dilly. Yeah, no, thank you so much for everyone.
Can I just say, can I ask you a question?
Who's but
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Does that mean did they pick a Dilly?
yeah, Piccadilly.
I thought that was clever.
Yeah, it's very clever. You've said that long. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's been on this journey, and it doesn't stop here.
No,
Because-
we're not ending yet.
No, it doesn't. The puppy content doesn't stop here. So we are obviously going to find out whether it's a girl or a boy, which is really, really exciting. So, oh, that's really naughty. So I'm gonna be finding that out, and I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the process of. That's very naughty. The process of that puppy journey, and basically I'm going to be sharing photos with you guys, pup dates with you guys, because after all, you're invested in this. I'm invested in it, and I just think it's great. So thank you so much. It's
Hey, the
all of the-
subscribers is brilliant, by the way.
yeah, all of the hard work, the 90 miles, but actually, you guys have been by my side for so long.
Except you, Colin. You're a new subscriber. No, I'm joking.
Even no,
No,
new,
I'm
old,
joking.
everyone is so welcome, and it's great to be able to sit here and raise a glass to you guys, and raise a glass to the channel and to the future guide dog pup Dilly, if that name gets approved by guide
Oh,
dogs.
it will do. The thing is, it will do, won't it?
Well, we
Generally, the
just
names that they don't like are ones that
never know,
are inappropriate or sound like a command. So
or too long.
Here's a
So
question. Do you know the answer to this? Should we technically call them commands anymore? Because that almost sounds aversive as in old-fashioned.
well, I think they are called
Instruction?
instructions, commands.
Still
Don't
sounds a
they?
bit kind of obedience.
Wow, they are kind of commands, aren't they? They're following our commands. So
Aye, sir.
yes, wow.
That's
It's
interesting.
yeah, it's really. I'm really pleased to be able to sit here and share that with you guys, because I know a lot of you have been wondering what's happening with the name of pup. So we are. So I'm. The first preference is Dilly. Second is Clover. Third is Buddy. So for those of you
I
who
can't believe it.
have named it, I'm gonna have to tell my sister that her name is second preference.
Oh no! Why don't we make it fair? No, we can't. Do we?
Well, it depends, and see what they say. If first
Oh, yeah,
preference
that's it, yeah.
doesn't work, it will then be Clover.
Yeah.
So I will update you guys with what we're able to do, and
Sorry, Michael
so
McConkey can't
exciting.
wait for the Dilly Pup dates.
Dilly Pup Days. I like it. Yeah, exactly. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to get to meet Dilly,
You will get
or
to meet Dilly.
or Clover, or yeah, it probably will be Dilly or Clover, because Dilly is a
Boy.
gender
Why? I
it's
guess
gender neutral.
Dilly could be a girl.
It is, yeah, exactly, gender neutral. Yeah. So
Dilly.
Are you here?
Let's try it. Dilly, come here. Good boy. Good girl, Dilly.
Dilly's quite sweet. Deal. Yeah, it's got a ring to it, hasn't it? So yeah, thanks.
Ring. Right. More messages. Have we got any?
Oh,
No, same one. Can't wait for the pup dates.
Mm.
Can I say, building this slowly, but you've got 12 people watching at the moment. Just want to say to everybody watching, this is Siobhan's channel, even though I'm wittering.
yes.
I'm sort of unofficial producer. Director as well. And, no, but
Are they ever going to hear you though?
Were they hearing me? Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I think
just
we just
be
say
mindful,
that we're
yeah.
tremendously proud
Yeah.
of everything that's happened to grow this channel. But it's partly, no, we'll do that later. That's partly what we do content-wise, but more than that, it's you guys who are watching it and sharing.
Yeah,
and liking it.
sharing, liking, and and I think, like I say, it's you guys who really keep coming back and pushing out the algorithms and stuff like that. So it's a massive thank you to you, and I just wouldn't be here. And I just hope this channel continues to grow. And
be here.
well, I wouldn't if it wasn't for subscribers.
I didn't realise how much you needed.
If it wasn't but if it wasn't for subscribers and for people watching, then I wouldn't have a channel. So I owe it to everyone who watches, who stumbles across this video, who maybe even newly come into this channel, who maybe never seen me before. So yes, I'm Blind Girl Vlogs, Siobhan, and I make content about blindness and all that exciting stuff. And if that's something that appeals to you, the most embarrassing stories as a blind person, then hit the subscribe button, because there's plenty of those where that come from.
I have to ask permission, but you remember that fellow I worked with who once went out for the shower? We'll come back to that. Right, so Matthew Smith says Dilly. He knows a man called Dilly. It's short in Persian for the name Dilshad. We've got a question from Frizzy Night Guy. By the way, Frizzy Night Guy, it is an iPhone. It's not really an Airy Alexa. Sorry, I'm saying that slowly to not set that thing off.
Cool.
It works okay, I think. Did we ever get an Elgato to work with the M1 Mac? Our video capture card isn't an Elgato. It's just a standard kind of Intel type video capture card. And the answer is no.
So yeah,
this doesn't work. You've got more here. You've got Kirsty Wood. Dilly is growing on me.
Yeah.
She the same, and then she married me, Kirsty. So
yeah, I know actually.
Then you've got Michael McConkie. Keep the streams coming, guys.
Awesome.
What
yeah.
content are you uploading? Oh, live streams.
So yes, I'm gonna be looking at doing lots of live streams, because I think they're great actually, and it's just about having a theme maybe to do live streams on, Q&As, maybe top 5, top 10s, those sorts of things. So put your suggestions in there. I know that I'm hearing a lot about Vlogmas, and this is something that I'm definitely keen on doing. You guys have said that you'll be interested in seeing those daily vlogs in December, which I'm really happy to share with you. So we're going to be looking at like Christmas recipes, cooking, wine tasting, blind wine tasting. That sounds like a great idea. How do you wrap a present if you're blind? And all of those sorts of things will be coming during Vlogmas. And yeah, keep it here. Put any suggestions in there, what you want me to see on Vlogmas, how I go shopping as a blind person, what do I do in terms of Christmas presents, how do I get my inspirations? Well, I kind of like stalk lots of people on YouTube.
I've got one. I'd like to do a blind taste test, but even though it's not taste, reviewing the Sony XM4 headphones versus the Apple AirPods Max headphones versus the Sennheiser Momentum 3. Who'd be interested in that? We've got Jason Spencer, love all the names, but his guide dog, I think it's Dolby, sorry. Dolby, but he's biased.
Aww.
And we've got 59 Guy. Any puppy training vlogs on the cards? I don't think we want to be a dog training channel. I'd recommend Canine Finn if you want to do that.
Well, I mean, there's lots of people out there who do lots of great dog trainers and stuff.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours. He named a guide dog puppy called Finn as well.
Yeah.
And he knows dog training stuff. So
yes.
we've then got 59 Guy. Vlogs. Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping. At the moment, I am doing a vlog. Although, guys, okay, so for those of you who are new, I'm doing the 7-day 4 a.m. US Navy SEAL challenge, and that's been going really well. I went to update at about midday, and the GoPro crashed and died. It's got no battery.
Oh, you tell me that.
So I need to charge that and then just wrap up the day, because unfortunately I haven't been able to periodically update today. So I will get that sorted, and that will be coming out in a whole vlog on Monday for you. So you can stay tuned to find out how I got on. And yeah, me without any makeup, 4 a.m. in the morning, cold and tired. So yeah, definitely check out that video when it uploads, because that would be fun. But yeah, no, it's going very well so far. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Mince pie taste testing. Yeah. That'd be quite good, because do you know some people said, okay, so you could have Aldi, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's, and then you can have Marks and Spencer's, you can have Harrods, you could try them all. But actually, are you going to be able to taste the difference between any of those? Let's find out. Shall I get some? Cocktail. Blind cocktail
watch it?
taste testing.
Oh, yeah, that's subtitled.
My friend Eloise is a massive cocktail lover, so she seems to know all of the cocktails going. So we're going to be going over to potentially TGI Fridays and sampling those. So
Sex on the Beach.
stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to be trying them all. There's so many I haven't even heard of, and I might even get a favourite one, because at the moment it's frozen pina colada from the Double Standard Hotel in King's Cross. That is my absolute favourite, but maybe then it's going to be others. So yeah, this is all coming up on this channel, and now I can do live streams from my phone thanks to you guys. I'll bring you on the journey, taste testing from some of those areas.
Sorry.
Michael says?
Sorry, I have to say, forgive me, I'm doing my best to judge when to hop in here, guys, and it's not easy. So, Michael McConnell definitely needs some present wrapping tips. And Steve, any more tech workaround videos? Well, potentially, let's watch this space.
It's all doable on this channel. So stick around, subscribe, put the notification bell on, because, yeah, you never know. I was going to ask people what time live streams work for you guys. I suppose it depends on where you are in the world, but let me know a few suggestions, what days you would like to see, because I'm thinking now I'm getting now I've got over 1,000 subscribers, maybe it's worth me looking at a schedule, a proper schedule, so you guys know what to expect and when to expect it. But yeah, keep those coming.
I think we should do a US one, right, where we actually specifically do like a 3 a.m. in the morning.
We might do. I definitely want to do that, so people are able to engage and get involved. So I'll kind of like shake it up, but let me know what day works best, and whether it's evenings, whether it's lunch times, and let me know in the comments below, because I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys.
How's your pink champagne?
My pink champagne is going strong. No, it's not quite half a glass. I'm trying to feel it. Yeah, it's going down well. So yes, I'm going to be potentially looking at a schedule and working out some plans, and then letting you guys know. But yeah, put them in the comments below what you want to see. How-to videos. How does a blind person wrap a Christmas present, or how does a blind person shop for presents? You know, Christmas ideas, gifts. I do a lot of my shopping on Amazon. I mean, there are other places available, but that's what I find most accessible, and I can just go on there, search for a thing, a present or a gift idea, and bang, there's loads of ideas. So let me know how you do it. What do you use? Do you just search it in Google and away to go, or do you have an app?
Tits, swallows, robins and bluebirds. Birds. For channel content.
Hey?
Tits, swallows, robins and bluebirds on the channel. Yeah,
Right.
can we do some of that?
Well, I'm not really, I'd have no idea about birds,
I
but
don't. This time is good. Well, this time with Alan Partridge. Oh.
yeah.
I've
definitely got lots and lots of ideas. It's just working out when I'm going to be able to fit them in, and what I'm going to do first. But I want to do like Cuppa with, or Marty Meets, you know, all these sorts of things. So stay tuned, keep them coming.
Christmas, right? Who would like to see us do Merry Christmas Everyone on guitar, which you're all singing it?
No, I'm not going to be singing it. Oh my
if
God.
people
No,
want
I do
to
want
be
my
public
subscribers to stay.
Yeah, they want it.
Yeah, so there's lots of stuff coming up. So yes, for anyone joining, we have named we have pulled out the names for the guide dog pup. I am going to be putting them through to guide dogs for their approval. So preference 1 is Dilly, preference 2 is Clover, and preference 3 is Buddy. So stay tuned, hit subscribe to find out and to be notified whether Dilly has been accepted or not.
But don't dilly-dally as you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Dilly-dally on the way, right. So let's we wrap up as we have to.
We are going to wrap up.
We should
but
wrap up, but I'll check for any final messages.
One last thank you from me, guys. Honestly, heartfelt thank you. It just wouldn't be possible without you guys supporting me, sharing, and just giving me all the positivity and the love. It honestly means so much to me, and I don't want to be all emotional about it, but you guys are just fantastic. So thank you so much for getting me this far. Cheers to you guys.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Can you tell us, Mrs. Robinson?
I think that's a name. I think that's a name you've just pulled out of the hat.
Well, on here, can you say?
Hello, Mrs. Robinson.
No, here's to you, Mrs.
Here's
Robinson.
to you, Mrs. Robinson.
Jesus loves you more than you will know.
Yeah,
Whoa!
exactly.
Right,
yeah.
okay, messages, 1 minute. Got to go. Well, we have to.
Bye,
Don't worry.
Colin.
Jason Spencer. Great live stream. Thank you very much. Great live stream. Well done, guys. Says Colin Wright. And 59 guy. Any tips on using microwave that don't use proper buttons? My tip, and I'm not taking the mickey, it sounds like I am, is just turn it on. Don't get ones with buttons. Get ones with a turny thing. Roughly know how long you're going to stick it on
And
for.
just stick the
Time
timer,
on your
yeah.
iPhone or something. Don't mess about with buttons. You don't need a talking microwave. That's just an expensive waste of money.
In Sean's
Sean
opinion,
Dilly
yeah.
YouTube channel for sure. No, it is.
Yeah, we just have one that's easily usable. Just turn the knob and away to go.
Exactly. So on that bombshell,
We are.
yeah, we're going to
Preference 1, Dilly. Preference 2, Clover. Preference 3, Buddy. Thank you so much, guys.
Listen, before you go, do tweet Guide Dogs at Guide Dogs on Twitter.
Yes.
Tell them about it. You watched that Blind Girl Vlogs, and they've named Guide Dog Dilly, Clover, and Buddy, and that people should subscribe
Yeah,
to
definitely
Blind
do.
Girl Vlogs. And we're
For
gonna end
more
the stream.
exciting
Can you wave and put your head on, please?
Put my head on.
Dooby dooby doo, where are you? Dance around for children.
Bye.
Dance around and then sing some more.
Scooby's having a drink.
You soon now.
Bye.